I won $180 million in the lottery. But my method was actually pretty simple. All I did was exploit a loophole in the lottery system. 3 months ago, I was one of the first people to get laid off. I had spent 42 years working on a factory assembly line for a modest paycheck, and in the end, my boss still had the nerve to mock me. But the truth is, my real education goes way beyond what anyone there ever knew. Life after retirement was boring as hell. I spent my days just wandering around with nowhere to be. One day, I walked into a coffee shop, and a lottery ticket sitting on one of the tables caught my eye. I read through the rules carefully and quickly spotted a loophole. I grabbed a napkin right then and there and started running the numbers over and over again. The conclusion I came to gave me one wild idea. I went straight to the bank, withdrew $2,000, and spent every last cent on lottery tickets.
$2,000.
On the day of the drawing, I sat in front of the TV and wrote down every winning number. I scratched off each ticket one by one and checked them carefully, but I ended up losing over $300. I figured maybe I just hadn't bought enough tickets. So I went back to the bank and pulled out every bit of savings I had. I put it all into lottery tickets, then checked them one by one. This time, I actually won over $10,000. But then came the problem. How was I supposed to explain where this money came from? I ended up stashing the cash inside a popcorn bucket, but my wife found it anyway. I had no choice but to come clean. To my surprise, she was completely on board.
Wow.
She said retirement had been way too dull and that we should go all in. The problem was, the lottery shop in our small town couldn't print nearly that many tickets, but the next town over still carried them. My wife and I packed up 3 days worth of food and hit the road immediately. The whole way there, she was fired up, full of the same energy and excitement she had when she was young. When we finally reached the lottery station, we went in bigger than ever before. It took the convenience store an entire day just to print all those tickets. Then we spent another full day checking every single one, and when we finally went to collect our winnings, we were both absolutely blown away.